guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be learning about science. Let's get to it.
Hello, today we're going to learn about stream tools. We're going to start with how to measure the temperature of the water using thermometers. There's two different kinds of thermometers. The first step is to make sure that you pull the end off like this. Then there's a button that has on and off, so you push that. And then you put the thermometer into the water. You need to make sure that you read the temperature while the thermometer is in the water. So this says 83.3 degrees Fahrenheit. One of the most common mistakes 7th graders make is they take the thermometer out of the water before they read it. If you notice, now the temperature is going down. And so now really what I'm measuring is the temperature of the air. So that means that the temperature of the water is warmer than the temperature of the air. There's another thermometer, it also looks like this, and it's used the same way. You just pull the cap off like this and do the same thing. Measure the temperature. When you're done, you can turn the thermometer off and put the cap back on. Thank you. Second stream tool is to measure pH. This is a pH test strip that we're going to put into the stream and pull it out and match the colors to see how the stream is acidic or alkaline or neutral. So the first thing you do is you take one of the test strips, you dip it into the water, pull it out, and then you match to see which color it comes the closest to. So it looks like 7.5 is the pH for this stream. So that means that it's a little bit higher than neutral, which means that it's more alkaline than acidic because it's 7.5. It's above 7. 7 is neutral.
Use this chart to see which fish and plants and insects can live in the stream based on the pH.
So I just take the end off and I turn it on. I push the on button. And just like we did with the thermometer, we're going to put this into the water and wait until it stops moving. And it reads that the water is alkaline also, just like the other test strip. Okay, next we're going to measure dissolved oxygen. Dissolved oxygen is how much oxygen is in the stream. So the first thing you do is you take this sample cup and you need to get some water. So you first rinse it out. So there's 25 milliliters. You need to get out an ampoule. This has a chemical in it that will measure the amount of oxygen that's in the stream. So I take the ampoule and there's like a little glass tip on the end. I put it into here and break the end off. And then I turn the ampoule. You can see the little air bubble that turns back and forth. That mixes the chemical with the water. The last thing that you do is to find out how much oxygen is in the stream. You set it next to the scale here from 1 to 12, and we look at which one does that match. So it looks, the darker the blue, the more oxygen that's in the stream. That will provide life for plants and animals that need oxygen. So here you can see it's between 10 and 12. So in this water source, we have a good amount of oxygen. Nitrate, so we need 15 milliliters of water, and I'm going to pour it into this cup here. Nitrates measure how much nitrogen is in the water. So we want an average amount of nitrogen. We don't want too much, but we want some. So somewhere between 1 and 2.5. So I'm going to take this pack. So the first thing I need is 15 milliliters of water. I'm dumping the contents into the container. Shake for 3 minutes. If you have any nitrates in the pond or stream, it will turn a shade of pink. As you can see here, there's no nitrates in this water. We're going to measure turbidity. This is a turbidity tube, And the first thing we're going to do is fill it up with water all the way. Once you get this water sample, then you take the turbidity tube and you shake it back and forth like this. And you have to look down the tube. You have to look and see if you can see that black and white disc. If you cannot see the black and white disc at the bottom of the tube, you need to let water out slowly until you can see it. This measurement, I can see the black and white disc at the bottom. Then you read the centimeter reading off the side. So this is 15, it's between 15 and 20, so 16, 17, 18, 18 and a half.
You use this chart to transfer your centimeter reading to turbidity conversion chart.